Okay, everybody. I know this was supposed to be on Tuesdays, but nope, I had some shit to do yesterday, so I made it on Wednesday. Yes, same day I will review Shield Hero, which I will do in a moment after this video. For now, let's do a review on Mushoku Tensei, Volume 2. Yes, Volume 2. Compared to the last volume, it looks pretty nice. Rudy's much older. We finally got the third character. A lot of people who read the manga of this say that this girl named Eris is best girl. In my opinion, Selfie is best girl, but then again, you gotta read the novels to really make an official choice. So far in the manga, right now in manga standpoint, going up all the way up to the latest chapter that was released last month, you'll see mostly of this girl right here named Eris. Eris Boris Grey Rat, the wild card, okay? Three girls in Rudy's life that you will see a lot is his teacher Roxy, his childhood friend Selfie, and this girl named Eris. She's the oldest, she's the wisest, of course, more experienced. Sleepy face, can get a little blushy. Then there's Selfie, who's completely dependent on him, and pretty much does whatever he says, and she relies on him. But at the same time, she wants to improve herself as well, become more independent. And finally, you have Eris. She is completely headstrong, tough as hell, and however, she lacks the education, though. She just can't process it through her brain. She'll understand it, but as time goes on, she'll forget it. Looking at the cover, the cover is a cover I can't show my older relatives. I can't show my older relatives this cover. I can't. You see what Rudy's doing right here, for God's sakes. Look at him. He's looking at her skirt. Imagine, I'm just at my relative's house, my grandma's house, my uncle's or aunt's house. I'm just laying about. This book's just laying about, and they come in my room, because they're looking for something while I'm sitting over there, and they just pick this up and they see shit like this. This is why it's hard to tell people about the things I love. It's really hard because there's no way I can just show this around to anybody. And there's some actually scenes in this book. There is. Comparing it to the light novel cover, which I've yet to get my hands on, like I said, the light novel work is way better, but only because the illustrator of the light novels only have to do certain pages. Where the light novel illustrator only has to do like a couple pages here and there per book, this guy gotta make like a crap ton of pages. So it's understandable that the artwork's going to be all that well detailed, but even then, it's still nice. It really is. It's still nice to have. And this is pretty much going off of Volume 2, of course, and it does a very good representation. In a way, it takes the last part of Volume 1 from the novels, but they push it into Volume 2. And the way it was done, it was better explained. In Volume 1 of the web novels, Ruth fights Paul, he gets knocked out, and he wakes up in a carriage, and he reads a letter, and the letter pretty much explains to him what's going on. It makes more sense that way. But then yet again, the way the manga did it was also extremely good because he understands what Paul, his father, was trying to do. That he was relying too much on his childhood friend. So him hearing the conversation while he was losing consciousness made sense in a way. But then again, there were some very mischievous things that they're leaving out about Paul. Paul, in a way, is not really he could be a good dad, but he's not really a good person. A lot of women out there have been hurt by Paul. Let's put it like that. And this woman is one of them. Her name is Gasoline. In fact, I'm getting the hang that each volume, towards the end of each volume, the writer of the series will take a piece of the web novel and it's like an advertisement. It lets the reader of the manga to read a piece of the light novel. It tells them a perspective of what the person. That's one thing that the web novels do is that they tell a lot of people's perspectives in the story. So you're not just seeing Rudy's perspective. You see a lot of people's perspectives and how they see how things are going on and how they react to it. So it's not just Rudy's point of view, but a lot of people's point of view. So I do like that a lot. They do that. They keep Eris the same in this. They do the way they adapt it towards the web novel. They did a pretty decent job. They really did. Eris she's completely ignorant. She looks down upon Rudeus because she's 2 years younger than him, and so she don't see why she has to obey him. So they go through this thing where it'll be a fake kidnapping turns to a real kidnapping, and things hit the fan. And Eris grows. She learns that she wants to learn how to do things, but she don't think she can do them because she's just not good at it. She can't learn to adapt. So the thing I also like about these light novels is that it has a lot of good life lessons in it. This one is that you gotta put the effort into doing something. I know there's a point in everyone's life where they feel like they're doing something and they're not good at it, so they think they just stop. I know people say I'm good at drawing. I'm really good at drawing. So because of that, when they look at me, there's no way I can do that. So I tell them, well, give it a try. And they just do some circles and stickmans here. Like, no, just try to do what I do. What, you think I just started out drawing good? No, it took me years to draw, and I still need more practice, which I need to get my lazy ass up and do some more practice on drawing. You gotta put the effort into it. And that's one thing that this volume taught me is you gotta put the effort into anything you do. Don't just have to handily do it. And don't just quit because it gets annoying or you get tired of it. Don't say I'm going to take a break and just forget about it. No, you got to keep doing it even when you're tired of doing it, or else you're going to give up. You are on some things. When you feel like you don't have the need to do it, more likely your instincts will tell you, just give up. You don't need this really, but no, don't go there. If you don't put the effort into anything you do, you won't go anywhere in life. So when you're blaming the world while you're stuck nowhere, you have no one else but yourself to blame. So that's the main thing I've got from this novel. It's good to have knowledge. It's good to make first impressions last a very long time. And it's best to always try your best. It really is. So that's the main thing I got from this novel. It's really good the way they adapted it. Of course, there are some things they cut out, of course. But other than that, it went to the point, is what it does. So that's the one thing I like about the manga. It goes straight to the point, So that's the good thing about this. The funny thing about this is that when you look at the back, it says it's like $13 on the buy it when you go to like Barnes & Noble or Books A Million, which sucks where you can buy it cheaper on Amazon, back cover as well. So I don't know why the price change drops in here and there. If you ask me, it should be cheaper when you buy it at the store, then it should be online because you're going there yourself to get it. But that's just me. I digress. So yeah, and not only that, it also does another point perspective specials, which I do appreciate the manga writer himself doing. So not only we get a perspective of this girl right here named Gasoline, she's actually a sword master, the fourth greatest sword master in the world. But also, you also get a point perspective of Rudy's second mother, the maid, in a way, and how she sees the point of view, how she didn't like Rudy's at first. She didn't know what to think about him because he wouldn't cry or do these things a child would do. So she kept distance about it. And then one day, when she found out she had the affair with the father, Rudy saved her. So ever since then, she vowed that she will serve Rudius, and the child that she'll have will also serve Rudius as well. So I do enjoy that the mangaka himself is also taking the time to give the perspective of other characters as well. Because it's something that a lot of people do enjoy about this story, is that you get to see points of views from other directions. So yes, I did enjoy this, The thing about this series is that it splits up into action, adventure, and slice of life. And right now, they're in the slice of life arc because he's still just a kid. He's not going to do any extreme action adventure just yet until he learns the basics of magic and combat. So until then, yeah, we'll continue doing some good old live action, some slice of life. But that's my review for it. I think it did a better job than the first volume. The artwork definitely did improve as well, especially improve than this one. And if they do animate this, I hope they don't show his previous life image too much in it. That might stray some people off. That's one thing that people who are reading the manga, who read the web novels, don't like, is how they keep showing his previous life face a little too much. Show him in a flashback and all would be okay, but when he's having some certain reactions and stuff, no one really wants to see it because it seems too creepy and it strays some people off. I understand why they're doing it, but they shouldn't do it. That's just all I feel about it. But anyways, that is my review for Mushoku Tensei Manga Volume 2. I will be doing Volume 3 next Tuesday, and it will be on time this time, for those who care about me talking about this in a while. And I've already purchased the remaining 3 volumes too, by the way, so they'll be coming too. Don't know when Volume 9 will be done. That's up entirely for 7Cs to tell us. So anyway, that's all I got for this review. I will be reviewing Shield Hero next, so if you enjoy my Mushoku Tensei content and you enjoy the Madcrown, why not leave me a like, a comment, spare in the tip jar, why don't you? Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Madcrown